Okay, friends, we have Carrie Hannaran here. Used to be Carrie Heiritz, as I knew her from high school. And she is very excited to share her story because that's what she believes in. And so I am going to let Carrie have the floor and just have her share what inspired her, what brought her to VIP. Go ahead, Carrie.
Hey, Katie. Yeah, I'd love to share my journey so far and my experience with VIP. And one of the reasons why I joined VIP, and honestly, it wasn't an overnight decision. It was following and watching people that I know really transform their lives and their bodies. And for it to last. It wasn't just a band-aid, it wasn't a quick fix. And over time, the more and more that I researched and looked into it, I realized that the founders are from our hometown.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the classic yo-yo dieter. And I feel like the reason why I was never successful with all of those name brand diets out
Right.
there is because it was a trust factor, and
Mm,
knowing that I could trust a program and the people and the process from from our roots, right? From the
yes.
community that we grew up in, and to see the success in it with all of these other women, I'm like, I knew deep down that it was meant for me too. And to see just that was the journey, that was the first step of the journey, turning 50, finding finding the right guidance into the right program, and knowing you and knowing other people that we know,
Hmm.
it brought me into this decision that I'm not just going to put a band-aid on this.
Hmm.
This isn't, the others helped me short term, but it was the mindset of going from losing 10 pounds to really not just losing the weight, but for me internally growing and
Hmm.
having more confidence within myself, uh,
Yes.
and more confidence in what I do in my profession and with the people around me, with my family, and to have more confidence not only in the inside but the outside too.
Yes.
And so far, it's just been a remarkable journey, and that the accountability calls
Yes.
from food journaling. It's real. It's things that can fit into anybody's schedule,
Yeah. Any
and
lifestyle.
yeah,
Yeah.
and absolutely. And that's the whole thing is like lifestyle, right? So this was kind of um, I shouldn't say joke, but in my household, it's like, oh, your lifestyle change. Yes,
Yes.
lifestyle change. It is
Yeah.
not a diet, it's really a path to a better future
For
for
sure.
myself and for everybody around me.
Yes. And I love what has led you to VIP, which means very important person. And Carrie, you are a very important person, and we value that in our program. And so I want to kind of talk a little bit about where you were before you started. Yes, what led you there, but what kind of symptoms, things that were like that led you to researching for a good program. Tell me more about that.
Yeah. So honestly, I felt like crap a lot. And I
Mm,
couldn't understand. I didn't know why I was feeling the way I was feeling, because I thought I was eating right.
sure.
It wasn't like a junk food addict, but
Hmm.
for some reason, my body was reacting, and I'll say I was addicted to Tums. And what
Yes.
I mean by addicted, I could not go anywhere without Tums. They were in my car, they were in my work bag, they were in every cupboard of the house. Like they were
Yeah.
everywhere. And
Yeah.
because whatever I would eat, it triggered something in me. And I didn't want to continue. I was at a point where like I need to put some stock in Tums because this it was too much.
Yes.
And so anyway, that and coincidentally throughout my journey, and for a very long time, I would get these really sharp shooting pains in my side, my right side, out of nowhere. Did not know where they were coming from. Doctors didn't know where they're coming from. Like
Yeah.
it was a mystery, and I don't know. It was probably 8 weeks in, maybe I don't even
Sure.
know. But all of a sudden, I'm like, I have not had these side pains in a really long time,
Yeah.
and I truly believe it was the fueling my body properly
Right.
and taking action into nurturing my body the right way. Uh,
Yes.
and I am Tums free. I have
Thumbs
not
free.
had, yeah, I went from like bottles of it to here and there, depending if I may go out to eat and if there's
Yeah.
maybe they cook something in different oils or something like that. But it's nothing like it was.
Right.
So,
And your husband even noticed that big change in you too,
yeah,
because I remember you saying something to the fact that he noticed that you didn't have those aches and pains in your
yeah,
side anymore.
right.
And that was a big revelation for both of you because
Yeah.
he used to have to put up with that too,
Yeah, he
right?
did. Yeah, I'd be like in the middle of dinner, I'd be like laying down on the couch, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're having another pain?" Yes, yes, I am, and
Yes.
um, yeah,
And
not
so
it
your
was fun.
food that you are eating and fueling your body with is changing and healing the inside. Would you agree?
Yes, I
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
agree. Yeah,
Yes. Awesome.
and it's
All right.
everyday
So,
foods, right? It's
right?
everyday foods. Like literally, it's
Absolutely.
nothing foreign. I mean, that's the best part. We're
And
not having
do you
to.
look forward to eating?
Yeah, and I love to eat. So let me tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Awesome.
probably why it led me to where I was before, and
Sure.
now 30 pounds later and 35 inches off in
Wow.
17 weeks. And that's another thing. It's not just the weight that
Yeah.
has on this journey. I thought it was, you always think, right? You always think if I'm going to go on this weight loss journey, that it's always about the weight. And for
Right.
me, that's where my mind was at first. I need to lose weight. I need to get, thinner. I need to figure it out. And I've gained way more than that. Like, I think I had like a 40-inch waist and I just measured at like 33 inches. So it's like, that's what a lot of people don't realize. It's not
Yes.
just the pounds, it's the inches, and that's where I got and now I'm more confident,
Yes. Your body
and
composition is transforming along with the weight loss, for sure.
yeah,
And
yeah,
like you said, the confidence that comes with that
right,
is so good. Tell me
yeah.
more about that. Like, what does it feel like to be confident?
Um, I think I'm just more positive,
Mm,
I have a better outlook in life, and getting to that age where I, I I can walk really fast. Like I thought I was a fast walker before, but I think I went from like average 17 to 18 minutes a
mm,
mile to around 15.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I mean, it's just even that, and the confidence around people, and when I go out, I feel more confident in my clothes.
Um,
Literally before you'd stand in front of a mirror and you'd suck it in, right? You just suck it in, like make yourself feel better,
mhm,
and or try to do whatever you could to be like, oh, and jeans. I never wanted to wear jeans,
mhm, mhm.
not at all, and now I
Yeah.
can wear jeans.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you know,
And that
um,
doesn't seem like and like you said, it's not like we're chasing skinny. But
no.
when we fuel our body and change the way that we eat, and the result is that confidence and feeling good, and really just knowing that I did the work, right? Like you're doing the work, Carrie, and you're seeing the results. And I love that. I love that. So let's talk a little bit about um, what surprised you when you were in the program. What surprised you most about your own growth?
Um, my own growth would probably be that I wasn't in this alone.
Hmm.
Um, and also, all of the other women, and also just spiritually too. There were signs, and it was so weird. Like even like the first few weeks, and I'd go on my walks, and all of a sudden there was this cardinal that was flying by me,
Yeah.
and uh, I have this connection with cardinals,
Yes.
and I was like, oh my gosh, and I just started talking to the angels above, and I'm like, you're with me? Like it was
Yeah.
crazy. And then I would see all of a sudden the deer, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd see deer coming by me, and then even like the other day, it is not warm, right? I mean we're like at
Right.
40 degrees, and I'm out on the trail, and all of these people are out there and with their dogs, and I just like, this is amazing. I just
Mm.
love seeing other people out there, whether they're on their own, whatever journey they're on, right? I mean, just
Yes.
getting out and walking and seeing that.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, I'm telling you, just and even what I have loved is that even though I may not know a lot of people within VIP on either whether
Yeah.
it's the accountability calls or it's the chat or
Mm.
whatever, I mean, I feel like they're these extended friends, and
Yes.
that we have something in common, all of us, whether we're 40, 50, 60s, it doesn't even matter how old we are. And to get ideas from them or to offer support,
Yeah.
or offer the prayers when people are affected by
Mhm.
something.
Yes.
And it lifts us all up to be
Yep.
better and to do better. And
Mm.
not just even in our personal lives, but I really feel even in our professional lives too.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of professional women in our group, and I can see it daily, right?
Yes.
I mean, they're just a spark. Everybody's a
Yeah.
spark, and
Everybody is
everybody
a spark. I
is like,
love that.
the spark is like igniting us all to
Yes.
change our communities, change our states, change our industries. Like that's
Yes.
one of my things. I've shared with you this uh, many times. Very first day of my job, when I was told, "Oh, welcome to being a travel agent. You're either going to be obese or you're going to be an alcoholic."
Oh,
And I'm thinking,
wow.
"Oh, okay," not knowing that
Yep.
in the
And you
travel
chose
industry,
differently, right?
that
You
you're
have
going to
chose
be,
differently.
yeah, right.
Yes.
I'm like, at 21, I did not want to be obese for sure, but just started drinking. I didn't want to be an alcoholic either, but at least I'm like, well, if I had the choice. I mean, and um, and it was because of all the vendor events, and because
Yes.
you'd be wined and dined with all this great food and drinks
Right.
and everything. And I go to so many events and so many different conferences and all of
Yes.
these things, right? And just recently, like in June, I was just watching, and I just, if there's any way that I can make a change or a difference with,
Absolutely.
anybody, even with what I, in my industry, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yes.
And I'm proud to say that, I have traveled on VIP,
Yep.
traveled either for work or I've traveled personally. And I've been to all inclusives, I've been in conference, I've been in meetings, all of those things that before I would not be cautious on what I was eating or doing,
Right.
and I would never work out on a any trip.
Right. Right.
Um,
So
and
you built your
totally different now.
habits,
Yeah,
right?
broke
You
those
built your
habits.
habits to live
Yeah,
in your lifestyle,
yeah,
and you are empowered. You are
yeah,
empowered, and now you're ready to empower others. And I love that. And you're
yeah,
just you're just doing that naturally, Carrie, because you are. you're leading your life the way you want, and you don't have to suck into that American way of what
Mhm.
they told you as a travel agent, right?
Right?
I'm so
Yes,
proud of
exactly.
you for stopping that madness, right? So um so you're empowered, you've had success, you have lost 35 inches,
Yeah.
30 pounds, correct?
Yep.
And in how many weeks? 15?
I just started my 17th week.
Oh,
Yep.
17th week.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing job. You've traveled, you've changed your lifestyle to live, still doing your job and living the way you want, leading with your family. I know you guys have been going to the lake through the summer, and that was an adaptation for you, but you've done it.
Yeah.
And was it hard?
No, not at all.
It just
No.
seems so simple, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And
Well, you
that's
know
what
what?
we do
I
too.
was tired of always having to conform to the standard,
Yes.
and I feel that's probably why I've was where I was at.
Yeah.
And by tweaking it and making those changes and looking looking out for myself,
Yeah.
and it has definitely made a change. And uh, yeah, even going into the holidays, right?
Right.
And trying to navigate that. And
Hmm.
that's always a big thing. I would say holidays and trips. Those
Yeah.
are always, big triggers. And here's the greatest thing about VIP. Allow yourself grace. I've been told that so many times.
Mm.
Don't beat up on yourself.
Right.
If you have, a little bit of mashed potatoes or whatever it is, right? I mean,
Pumpkin pie, whatever just
yeah,
have a
whatever you
limit,
want,
right?
yeah, and I've been good with that. Like, okay, I'll just take a bite. Like on a vacation, okay, yeah. I mean, did I have the whole dessert? Nope. I just had just a little bite, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
If I wanted, some kind of little fix or whatever. But and that's the beauty of VIP, because nobody ever says you can't.
Mm.
It's how you direct your mindset on what you
Mm.
can put into your body and how your body, will react to that. So I'm still living my life. I'm still eating food. And, I'm literally going from Thanksgiving hosting, so I get to
Yeah.
kind of choose what I want. Um,
Yeah.
and then also, I leave 2 days later for Jamaica to
Right.
another all inclusive. So, since I've already been to one in October, I know they can give me my lemons. I can bring my squeezer and I can still have lemon water in the morning. So,
I love it. That's awesome. And I love that it's just fitting into your lifestyle. And as I listen to you, Carrie, you're confident. There's like no worries. I got this. I know what I need to do. And I love
yeah.
that. So if
And not just
someone's
for today,
listening,
right? It's forever. I mean, the literally, like for the future too, right? I
yes,
mean, it's
yes,
not
it's
just, it's,
maintenance from day one.
yeah,
This is your new you. This is
yeah,
new Carrie. Yeah.
yeah.
So if
Love it.
someone's listening, who's been where you are or where you were in pain, you were discouraged, you were questioning your body, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to listen to your body, because your body is definitely telling you something, and there are signs. Those are signs. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
realize that those were signs, and
Yes.
um, and really, it's like the digestion, the gut health, and I was watching videos for a while that Kim would put out there,
Right.
um, and and I'm like, oh, well, maybe that is some of the cores of my issues is
Sure.
relating to that. And I guess what I would say too is that the empowerment of knowing and trusting the program, the people, and the process, that is what will make anybody successful because we're real. This
Mhm.
is the real deal, and everybody cares, and I think that's super important. So if somebody's on the fence and just wondering, you know, what to do, or just questioning on other programs that they might be on, and if they haven't had success with it, dial in and really look at, why, what am I missing? What is it that they're not offering that VIP probably is offering that they're not realizing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
So
that's a
would you
big
say
thing.
that you feel the education was pretty important around your
Yeah,
own body? We
yeah,
personalized your plan and you learned a lot about your body.
yeah,
You, in this conversation, your awareness has been phenomenal. Like it's aware of what you needed to know for you, and
yeah.
that's pretty empowering, and is the reason why you had the great results, Carrie. So kudos to you, and what a beautiful journey you are on, and I just can't wait to see how this unfolds for you. And thank you for trusting VIP. Thank you for trusting me to be your coach. It's just been an absolute honor. And I love how it's come full circle. We're great friends in high school, and here we are again.
Great.
Truly, truly believe that we are placed where we're supposed to be. And it's just been an absolute honor
Yeah,
to help you on your journey. So thank
likewise.
you, Carrie, for your words and inspiring others, and being led to this call today. So thank you. And we'll see you on the next call, maybe.
Right. Was good.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I think we're good.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Carrie.
Thanks.